Okay. Now, if you want to do, those who are on Windows 10 or Mac operating system, those who are using Windows 10 and Mac, they can go to products, click on individual edition. You will be guided to this page. Just scroll it bit and then click on download. You'll be guided to this page. Now here you have for Windows 64-bit operating system. For 64-bit operating system, you have the graphical installer, or for 32-bit, you have the graphical installer. For Mac operating system, 64-bit graphical installer, whatever you have, you just download it and install it. While installing, remember, those who are on Windows 7 and Windows 8, they will not be following this step. They will be following a different step. I'll be coming to you guys, but those who are on Windows 10 and Mac, they will be following it from here, and Linux also. So you guys can download the graphical installer and can do the installation. But while installing, if you have done the installation, not a problem. Just check if you have not done it. So make sure that this window is selected. Okay. So this window you'll be getting somewhere. Select the default one, whatever it is coming. I think register Anaconda 3 as my default Python 3.7. It will be coming by default selected. So you can select it and install. Okay. Don't select the other one. Okay. And just proceed with the default installation. Just click on next, and install. Okay, that is one. And those who are on Windows 7 and Windows 8, they will be following this link. You just guys go to this link, repo.anaconda.com/archive folder. And in this, you just scroll down to Anaconda 3. You can see this is Anaconda 1. And scroll this down to Anaconda 3. Where is yes, Anaconda 3. And in this, you go for the date, which is 21/12/2018. Come to your start and look for Anaconda Navigator. Okay, this is the Anaconda Navigator. Just launch it and you'll be able to see this window. It will take some time to launch. And if you are able to see the Jupyter notebook here, click on this launch button in the Jupyter, in this Anaconda Navigator. Once you click on it, so it will start a terminal in the background, which will start the server. And then it will be launching the Jupyter notebook on your default browser. We will be creating a Python 3 file. Okay, so you'll be able to see this Python 3. Click on this Python 3 and this will launch a Jupyter notebook. Okay, which you can see on the top. And here the name says that it is untitled, means there is no name to this file as of now. If you want to give a name, to this folder, you can just click on this and then you can give a name here. Okay, so I'll be giving the name. I'll be giving here class_0_induction. Okay, so this is the first class, and I have given I have renamed the file. Okay, folder, to rename the folder, you just select this, and then here you will be having rename button. For example, let's say if I'll be going to the desktop and I want to rename any folder. Let's say I want to rename this folder. So I'll be first selecting this folder. You can see this square button here. Then there is a rename button on the top. Click on this rename and then you'll be able to rename it. If you want to go it in and do it in the D drive, then open your terminal, your command prompt. So first you will be opening this CMD, then go to the D drive, change the location to the D drive. And then in that you just type Jupyter notebook. Okay, once it is changed to the D drive, type Jupyter notebook. It will launch the Jupyter notebook into the D drive, and then you can go ahead and create the folders, files, whatever you want to do. Try to open, let's say if I'll try to open these notebooks directly. Let's say if I'll try to open this notebook directly by double clicking it. Okay, so see it is opening into the okay, let me cancel this 1 minute. I'll show you. It gives you some garbage value. You will not be able to understand what exactly it is. This feature of few of the features inside this notebook, Jupyter notebook. Okay, so you have this menu panel here, and you have lot of menu. Probably we don't need to know all of them right now, but yes, few of them you'll be knowing when you'll be working on it. Okay, so first of all, let's have a look at the help. And in this, you have the notebook help. You can just click on it, and it will be opening in a new window. You can get the total details about this, what all things you can go do with the Jupyter notebook. Okay, and rest all basically, see, this Jupyter notebook is a interpreter and it is a ID also. Okay, so ID means you can write the whole code and then you can execute at once. Okay, and interpreter is like you can write one line of code and then you can execute it. So I'll be coming to that, but let's see first of all few basic feature of the notebook. Let's say if I want to add few cells to this notebook, there is only one cell you can see here, right? If I want to add multiple cells, this is called one cell where you can write a piece of code. Okay, probably you are not getting the numbers here. If you want to get the number, so just go and click on view and click on toggle line numbers. It will hide the numbering or it will show the numbering. Okay, and then if you want to, if you click on toggle header, so it will remove the header, and if you'll again click on it, so header will be shown. Toggle toolbar, so it will remove the toolbar or it will show you the toolbar. Okay, next, if you want to add this cell inside this notebook, after this there are a few more cells you want to add. Then remember there are mainly two modes into the Jupyter notebook. One is this is called command mode. Okay, how we will say that it is into the command mode? So this blue color strip which you can see on the left hand side, this is called the command mode. If you are into this blue color, it means you are into the command mode. Clear? Command mode. What is command mode? If this cell is in blue color, this cell you can see it is in the blue color, then it is the command mode. When you want to write something, so you will just press enter here. So now it will get into the edit mode. So there are two modes: command mode, edit mode. Command mode, how to get into the command mode? If you are into the edit mode, how to get into the command mode? Just press escape button. Escape. Okay, so it will get you into the command mode. Okay, and to get into the enter mode, just press the mouse button or press enter. You'll be getting into the edit mode. In the edit mode, you can write the code, and in the command mode, right now we are into the command mode, we can do the cell related operation. Let's say if I want to add this cell, so I'll keep on pressing B. B will add cell below the current cell. So if I'll press B, one cell is added below. If I'll press B again, one cell will be added below. And to delete a cell, you can press X. If I'm pressing X, I'll keep on pressing S, cells will be deleted. Okay. And if you want to add, if I want to add some cell above something, let's say I want to delete this cell. So if I want to add this cell above this cell, then I'll be pressing A. I'll keep on pressing A. Okay. This will add the cells above. Okay. To delete, just keep on pressing X. That will be deleting the cell. That is in the command mode. Remember. Now, if you want to execute the code, okay, so you will be writing the code here. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, C is equal to A plus B, and print C. Okay. Now, if you want to execute the code, you have the run button here, or the shortcut to execute the code is Shift Enter. This will execute the code and will launch a new cell. Okay. Or if you just want to execute the code, you don't want to launch a new cell, then you can just press Control Enter. That will just execute this cell. Okay. Control Enter or Shift Enter, basically you can execute this cell. Okay. And you will be getting the output. Fine. You can get the shortcuts here. Notebook help, keyboard shortcut is this one. Okay. Yes. Undo cell deletion. Yes. Okay. We have that. Okay. So Z you can get, or V to paste this cell below. Like commands are same, just only C to copy or V to paste and Z to delete. Okay. D to delete you have. Okay. So these all are the things. And then next, let's say if you want to cut or copy the cell, you have this option: cut, copy, paste, and delete. If you want to split this cell, for example, let's say if I want to split this cell from here, so I can split this cell using this command. And then if you want to merge it back, then you have the merge cell above and merge cell below. So it will be merged together. Okay. So these things also all are not that much important. Ignore this. View you have seen. Insert cell above below we have seen. Cell run cell. If you want to run multiple cells, you can select multiple cells and then press Control Enter or Shift Enter. It will be executing the code. Okay. And then yes, sometimes what happens, your system does not respond, your server does not respond, so you can restart your server. So in the background some server is running, right? So this Jupyter server is running. Okay, this is the local server. Okay, so if sometime if it is not responding, what you can do is you can just go ahead and restart the kernel, and then it will relaunch the server, and then probably it will start responding. Okay, so this way also you can do. And last one is the markdown. So this, see, whenever you write the code, so like this Jupyter notebook is used by the scientists and researchers. And why it is used by them a lot? Why? Because see, scientists and researchers, they have to make a lot of observation while writing the code or while doing something, right? So let's say if I have written this code and after this I want to make some observation, I have to make a note, I have to create a note. So what I can do after this, I can add a cell here, okay, and then I can write my observation. So let's say if I want to give the heading, those all options of creating the note. So in the note, you will be having heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, heading 6. Then you should add some bulleted point, or you should add some images, or you should add some link, or you should add some paragraph and all. So those all options you have. So if you want to create a heading, then what you can do is, so just write the whatever heading you want to write. Let's say heading 1, okay, and then to create the heading, you just first get into the command mode, then press M, okay. When you will press M, you will see that here it will be coming markdown, okay. Otherwise it will remain code, okay. So when it is in code, you will see that this all color coding is coming. But when you will press escape M, it will be coming into the markdown. And now that color coding is not coming. And then you can press 1, numerical 1, okay. That will be creating heading 1. Execute it, you will be getting heading 1. So this is because of the markdown feature in Jupyter Notebook. This is the feature of the Jupyter Notebook. Let's say if you want to write some paragraph, you can write the paragraph here, okay. And if you just want to save this paragraph as a markdown, not as a code. So as of now, you can see this is written as code, right? So to get into the markdown mode, first press escape and then M. That will be coming into the markdown mode. And then execute it, that will be coming as a paragraph. Okay. If you want some bulleted points, so for example, let's say you will be writing here bullets, okay, and here you will be writing let's say hyphen bullet 1, bullet 2, bullet 3, and so on, right? Now let's say you want to create this as a what to say, heading, right? So you will be keeping a single hash in the beginning, or just go into the markdown mode, and then you just press the like whatever heading you want. You want heading 2 or heading 3, like this size heading or smaller heading. So let's say I want heading 3, so I'll be putting 3 hashes in the beginning. After that, escape and then M, and then execute it. So once you'll be executing it, it will be coming into the bulleted form. Okay, so this is the heading 3, and these all are the bulleted form.